Back here on CBS Sports HQ, live coverage continues of the national championship. Notre Dame now 0-2 in national championship games. Still have not won a natty since 1988. This is BCS and CFP. Of course, they got crushed by Alabama in the 2012 national championship. Of course, that game's played in 2013. And then here, a chance to cut it close, but a decision to kick a field goal will perhaps haunt Fighting Irish fans for the rest of the offseason. Head coach Marcus Freeman at the podium. Let's listen in.
Yeah, tough, obviously tough moment, tough outcome. You know, there's reasons why we didn't get the outcome we wanted. You know, credit to Ohio State and their ability to execute and on both sides of the ball. And, you know, obviously in the special teams, they made a field goal that mattered at the end of the game. And so, you know, we obviously didn't play the way we needed to get the outcome we want. But as I said to the guys in the locker room, there's not many words to say when everybody's hurting. I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of what they've done. I'm proud of who they are, the way they represent themselves, and it's just an honor to be on this journey with them. I mean, there's going to be a lot of guys, seniors, that this was their final game with Notre Dame football. But they've left this place a better place. And very grateful to be on the journey with them. So,
again, Jack, come on up and join us. We'll go ahead and start our questions. Please let us get you a mic, and we'll take as many as we can. We're going to start right over here in the third row, slightly off to our left.
Coach, to your left. Their ability to slow Riley Leonard-led running game after that first drive, were there adjustments they made? Was there something you guys could do to counter that?
No, we couldn't run Riley every play. It's not right for Riley, and it's not going to sustain the success we needed offensively. And, you know, we ran him a whole bunch that first series. And you know, you look at the second series, we had 2 penalties, which ended up forcing us to punt. And in the third series, you know, we had the miscommunication with the muff snapped, and that's the end of the half. And so I think more than anything, it was 2 series after the first one. We didn't execute, and we had some self-inflicted wound that we have to clean up. Second half, we drove the ball. I thought we did a good job. You know, with some tough situations. But we can't run Riley every single play, and that's not what the formula for success is.
And follow-up, Jaden Greathouse's last 2 games, he's shown great growth from the regular season. What did you find in him, and what did Riley find in him in the second half?
You know, I think there was a confidence and connection between Riley and him. But as I said this before, production doesn't always reflect performance. It doesn't. Production is something that is a result of doing your job and the quarterback making a decision to throw you the ball and the offensive play that calls for it. But JG has been playing great all season long. Now just he's having some production to go along with how he's been playing.
We're going to check our next question from over here by me in the first row on the far left.
Marcus, you have an opportunity at the end in third down to, you know, maybe get the ball back and try to go score. What was the look there? I know you guys brought some pressure, and obviously it was a difficult assignment there for Christian to cover Jeremiah. What did you see there?
Yeah, it was do or die. It was that type of down. You know, if they run it, you know, and they get a first down, we got to get them stopped. And we thought at that moment the best way to get them stopped is to run zero pressure. And you know what? Like, we have to have faith at some point that we can make a play. And there was times in the second half that we did in man coverage, but, you know, he's a heck of a player. He's difficult to cover. You want to play zone, and they'll find ways to pick you apart. You want to play man, you know, they find ways to get him the ball. And so it's a talented offense. But that's that situation right there.
Fourth row here on our left.
Tyler Horka, Blue and Gold Illustrated, right here, Marcus. On 4th and goal, how tough was the decision to maybe go for it there or kick the field goal, and what was the thought process?
Yeah, I think it was 4th and 9 or 10, and I just thought, you know, instead of being down 16, let's try to go down 13 And I know it's still a 2-score game, but you have a better probability of getting 14 points than you do 16 points. And so if it was a shorter fourth and goal situation, I probably would have gone for it, but I just felt 4th and 9 was not a great chance for us to make that. And, I decided to kick it, and we didn't make it.
On the aisle right here.
Heather Dinich with ESPN. For Marcus and Riley, what did you both learn about the program this season, both looking back from where you came to get here and also looking forward about what you might be in position to do?
Riley, go ahead.
Before I answer your question, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the opportunity to play in this game. I wrote on my hand Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens irons, so should one man sharpen another. And I think, like I said, throughout the week, us and Ohio State were the two teams who praised Jesus Christ the most. And I think that we strengthened each other in our faith, in our faiths through coming to this game and competing against each other. So I'm happy to see godly men come out on top, no matter what the circumstances. I'm very, happy to praise Jesus in the lowest of lows as well. I think as far as this program goes, we've learned a lot. We've been through ups and downs. I've been through ups and downs. I don't even recognize the person I was before I got to Notre Dame. And it's all credit to these guys beside me and everybody else in the locker room.
Coach Freeman.
Yeah, I'm tremendously grateful for what Riley and these guys have done for our program. And, week 2, it was a rough outlook, right? You go from the highest of highs to lowest of lows. And, the reality is we all had a little bit of doubt, but we all chose to work, and we all chose to trust each other and choose to love each other and be selfless and put the team in front of ourselves. And they did it every week. And you still had to trust beyond knowing if your work was going to get you the result that you wanted. And they continue to do it, and they put this program in a position to play for a national championship. And we didn't get it done, and it hurts. And my job is to figure out why, and I will. But I told these guys they've left this program better. I don't care if you're here for 1 year or you've been here for 6 years. Our program is in a better place because of the examples these two have set, and many other leaders in that locker room. So the outlook of Notre Dame football is extremely high. As long as the people in that locker room that come back understand what it takes, the work these guys have put in, there's a lot of success in our future.
Going to move over here to the second row on the left.
Tyler James, Inside ND Sports for Riley. There was a report that you were puking after the first drive. What were you feeling after that first drive? Was that just exhaustion, or have you been sick?
No, I just landed on the ball. Funny a couple of times. Wasn't feeling sick. Felt fine. Just landed on the ball. Felt a little awkward. No problem at all for me.
We're going to come right over here, third row in the middle.
Pete Sampson with The Athletic. Jack, I've asked you 70 games at Notre Dame. Could you speak to how you feel like you're leaving the program better than how you found it, and just sort of what this place has meant to you over the 6 seasons?
I think when you look at the 6 years I've been here, what I remember is the people. From when I was a small, underclassman, just trying to learn the ways, looking at a Drew White, a Bo Bauer, to being a guy, running with my boys and JD and Marist, and then this year coming back and feeling like I had a chip on my shoulder and getting to meet, amazing guys like Riley coming in and just kind of go on the journey we went on. And to have Coach Freeman, yeah, it's about the people. It's the people that's made this place different, and it just shows where this program's heading. The people in this building are the best, absolute best.
People say it's just a football game. It ain't just a football game. These are lives. These are careers. These are hours after hours, years poured into the preparation to get ready for these games. The communities that are built, the cultures that are built by one Marcus Freeman in 3 seasons in South Bend. He gets them to the national championship. Look, they come up short. It would have been an epic comeback, down 31-7. But down the road, perhaps Marcus Freeman will be the last one standing. He gets the Fighting Irish to the Natty, 0-3 against Ohio State. But hey, a lot to be proud of in South Bend. The winningest season they've ever had. They had 13 wins. And a heck of a job by Marcus Freeman. Coming up, we will talk about what he has meant to the program. Plus, we will hear from the Buckeyes, Ryan Day, Will Howard, and company as they hoist the national championship trophy in Atlanta. Much more here on CBS Sports HQ.